Howdy, y'all. Welcome to part 8 of our server play. We're on the BYJCraft server, of course. Yes, I said Couldn't help myself there. Today we're gonna do just kind of take a look at some of the things we've done since the last episode. I haven't really been on this server too much. It doesn't look like too much has changed. Just from a quick look, we'll take a look at the town here in just a little bit, but I do want to kind of show you some changes to the my actual base that I've done since the last episode. So we're going to run down in here real quick, down into the depths. I really like this texture pack. As far as I can tell, there is no modded version of this, which is unfortunate. I'd love to use this on FTB. I'm having real trouble with FTB as far as the texture pack goes. I tried loading in Faithful today, and it keeps crashing just from the texture pack, as far as I can tell. It doesn't do it anytime except when I put that in there. So I don't know what's up. So before, you notice this was a stairway down into the mines. Now it's covered with the boy. You know, when it's brought to my attention, I do say a lot. I apologize, but it's just the way my mind works, I guess. So we've now got the door here. It's just a piston door that blocks it off, kind of makes it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. You can see it's just these two blocks down here. Press the button, pulls it back, and when it closes, you can kind of see what it is. You know, there's two pistons here, sticky pistons, and I really like the graphic on that, how it kind of looks like slime that's on there. So that's kind of neat. But those two pistons, when this thing is closed, hold those blocks, and the two other slime or shoot, what are they? Sticky pistons. Yeah, and then it pushes them forward. And when they reach there, there's redstone over top that then activates this one and puts them into place. If we can get up in here, I should have used Silk Touch there. Do I have any blocks on me to get up in here? So if we get up in here, we can kind of see I am not the best at redstone. I'm not going to try to say I'm the best at redstone, so I'm sure this can be done a lot smaller than it is, but this is what I came up with to do this, okay? We have two pistons here. Those are the ones that push the two sticky pistons and I guess it's a stair and another stone brick into place. And we have over here these hopper timers, or a hopper timer. This way it just opens. I could have done a switch on both sides, or what I guess it's what's it called? An RS NOR latch. We could have done that, but this way I don't have to worry about it. I just push the button, I run through, and it automatically closes itself. So for me, it's just a lot more worry-free. So I've just got the Edge Plays did a tutorial on this. Etho, like I said, did a tutorial on this before. It's just the hopper timer. I've only got 7 cobblestone in there, so it's not too long. It just opens, I go through, and it closes. Now, I was moving some cows down. We're going to take a look at a new cow farm that I built a little bit lower. And I did have some trouble getting those cows through that door. It kept closing, so I'd have to open it again because they don't just pop right through. You kind of got to pull them through, even with a lead. So we've got the redstone here in an inverter so that this is always on, and always on means that it's closed. If I didn't have that inverter on there, this would be in an open position all the time, and I don't want that. I want it closed all the time. So that's what this block does right here. This is basically an inverter, redstone on one side, and then redstone torch there. So that keeps all this activated until the button is pushed, which is in here basically, and then I can't even get in there, but it's kind of convoluted. It goes down. The reason these redstone repeaters are right here is so that it does not interact with this redstone. I don't want it to touch this, and that's what repeaters are good for. You know, of course, in FTB you'd use covers or something, but here you don't have that option. But redstone repeaters will do the same thing. It'll keep them from connecting with the redstone that's here. So the redstone comes in. This is on a 2-tick delay, or I don't really know if it's a 2-tick delay, but it is 2 clicks delay. I don't know the difference. Uh, now, the one thing that I did notice on this to really get this to work right is that this piston, the piston that's up front here, has to be activated last. You cannot come this way and go over there. You have to come around kind of to the front first to keep it from being activated too early, because if it's activated too early, it's not going to ever fire in the right order. At least I couldn't get it to. The only way I could get it to fire in the right order is it had to be the absolute last block to be activated, and it works fine just like this. So yes, it's a big old area, probably ways to compact it down, but it works fine for me. Let me go get some smooth stone real quick to close it. Well, we'll do that later, because my smooth stone is actually down here. Well, most of it. So we come down here. That was the original mines. Now I've got this blocked off for a reason. The slime elevator, I guess, glass elevator, the item elevator, is down here. And I don't know who it was. There were, starting about, here, I think it was here. I came down here one day just to, I actually wanted to see how this worked, because I wanted to do it into a single player world, and none of this was lit up. So I'm down here, and I'm looking at this, and all of a sudden a creeper comes around. I almost didn't get him in time, and that would have blown all this up. I don't know if it would have got down into the actual guts, because it's a little further down there. You can kind of see where it's down. I doubt it would have got all the way down there, but it could have definitely damaged the item elevator here. And I'm not 100% sure that I could have. Whoa, boy, there's quite a few in there. There is so much slime up there. I'm probably going to have to go up and check it, because I don't think anybody's really been looking at it. So that's why I have this blocked off. Basically, just keep people out from mining down there, because there's like 5 rows. These mines right here are about 100 blocks long, maybe a little bit more. And there were 5 of them down there that had not been lit up at all. Not a single torch was put in there. So that's no bueno. You know, that's 500 spots that mobs can spawn. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. I mean, 24 from the. I'd hate to think of how many. That's a lot of slots that a mob could spawn. So that was bad. So I kind of blocked that off. I may just block this off completely. I don't know, and just shut that area of the mine down. Just to make sure the item elevator is safe. But if we come in here, kind of cleaned up this area a little bit. This is where I've been cooking smooth stone. And I was wrong saying that you couldn't automate smooth stone production with lava. You can actually. I thought the bottom slot would only pull out what was cooked in the furnace. That's not the case. It will actually pull the lava bucket out also when it's finished. So once this is used up, it will pop out into this chest if there's room. So I've just been loading it up. This hopper here goes into the side, fills that slot, cooks about 1.5 stacks per lava bucket. Gives me plenty of smooth stone. Excuse me. But over here is kind of, I got tired of the cow farm. I was constantly having creepers and mobs and stuff spawning in there. had them blow up and kill my cows a couple of times, so I wanted to get rid of that. So I just built this little thing. Now, when I built this, this was actually two blocks wide right here, just easier to get the cows in. And what I did is I placed a piston there and a piston there beforehand, and then once I got all the cows in there, I just had the pistons push forward and get the cows into a one block space. So it's just a lot easier if you leave this too when you put the cows in there and then just push those blocks forward. Now there is an open block down here. That's for the baby cows to come out. Of course, the big cows are too big to fit through there, so they don't. And what we do is we have a lever there that goes to this, or lever button that goes to a dispenser with water bucket in it, and it gets the cows kind of agitated, pushes them up to the top, and then we can just grab our wheat and then just stand over them. And as you'll see, the little baby cows should just start popping out there. It's kind of funny. Now, every once in a while they get stuck in there, so we do have another a way of kind of kicking them out. Get them all fed up here. Make sure we got them all. The little post, of course, is just to keep me from falling in there, because if you fall in there, you're not getting out. There is no flight mode in here. No creative flight. So they're all done. Got a bunch of baby cows down there. So we'll turn that off. And just to make sure they're all out, this just goes to a piston, or a sticky piston that's down there that will just kind of push any stragglers through that little hole. Okay. And then now, I left this open right here so that I can use a looting sword to kill them. You can also push this button and activate lava. That will kill them if you want to. It'll also cook the meat at the same time. Of course, the hopper will just collect everything and then put it down into the chest. Now, the only downside to this is this block right here. I tried putting a trapdoor right here so I could pop it open, but the baby cows can fit through there even with the trapdoor. So experience, there's probably actually experience in there that I cannot get right now without breaking this. And I don't want to do that because as soon as I break it, those little suckers will spill out of there. So this is not bad. It's a good way of collecting meat and leather. Of course, I need the leather more than the meat just for books, for enchanting books. So this is a pretty good way. I think I have about a little over 20. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I think it's a little over 20 that are in there. Not positive. I can't remember how many I put in there. But over here, maybe there's 40. Yeah, there might be 40 up in there. I'm not sure how many. I know I cleaned out. Took me, I used 3 leads. Do I have them on me? I used 3 leads and took 3 at a time from the pen that was up on the top, and then just brought them down here and then shoved them in there. That was not as much fun as it sounds like. It's a pain because they'll come over here, and even on a lead, you can't like run up here and then stand over here and they'll follow you. They just would do this. They would just stand here and do this forever. I actually had to stand like right here so they would see me and then get up the steps and then come up here. And then every once in a while they did not want to go in that hole no matter what I did. So it was kind of a pain to get them in there. But now that it's done, it's done. As aggravating as it was, it's finished, and now I've got an easy little cow thing to kill them off. Now hopefully soon we're going to be going to the end to, oh shoot, I forgot to grab stone. Hold on, let me go down here, grab some stone so I can close that hole up there. Don't need a bunch. So what was I saying? Hopefully soon we're going to go to the end and get the Ender Dragon. That will open up, of course, the ability for somebody to go in and build an ender. Do I want to fix that right there? No, it's good enough. Nobody's gonna see that. So hopefully soon we'll have an ender, just because those are, as far as I'm concerned, in vanilla Minecraft, that really is the best way to enchant, repair, get books, whatever. Just the experience is just too quick from the ender not to build one. I built one in my single player world a long time ago. It's the older version with the pressure plates instead of the string. So it's probably not as efficient as the newer models, but it still works fine for me. I can get several enchants very, very quickly with it. So it would be really nice to get one here. So let's take a look at the village over here, see if anything new's changed. Now you do see this huge thing over here. I don't see any progress since the last time I was on, which is like over a week ago. Bo, what are you doing, man? Quit slacking. Not really sure how this thing is working just yet. He's got his villagers here. Has a few, not too many. Guess that's the breeder, I guess. I don't know if there's doors underneath there or what. What the hell is that? All those villagers are over there hopping. Yeah, I don't think he's been on in a while. Now this thing over here, I came on, oh, it's got to be over a week ago, and this was actually running. This, I'm guessing, is some sort of chunk loader, and there was a hopper timer down here that was just constantly going. This thing is shooting cobblestone into the nether, and there was nothing in the nether that was collecting it. So when I went through, there was several inventories full of just cobblestone in there. So I took that offline, cleaned that all up, because it was actually lagging the server so bad that you couldn't break a block. I don't know if he's fixed that yet. I know it looks like it's still off, which is fine. I mean, if it's not working, let's leave it off. That way it keeps us from lagging too much on here. So I don't see any way of getting the iron golems down. Looks like he's got a bunch of villagers kind of clogged up there. So he probably needs to get on and get that fixed, Bo. Talking to you. So what else is new? Anything? I don't know if we've really gone through anybody's stuff. I don't like going through people's stuff too much. I don't know which ones are doing videos and which ones are doing videos on what. This, of course, is the potion room. This was made by, I think, Ninja Man. I do not believe that he does videos. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Any potion is free. Chest you marked with potions. Don't take an absurd amount. Any donation is accepted. Okay. Staff only. I'm going to sneak into your staff only there, Ninja. This is probably the workroom. This is probably based on Etho's design. It looks like the one he did here recently on one of his videos. I just don't use potions enough to ever automate it like that. I mean, that's cool, but for me, they're I do like the flame resist in the nether. I like the strength if I'm fighting like the wither, of course, regen. I don't really have a decent way to get ghast tears in this. Those suckers are hard to find. For me, anyways. I mean, I hear them, but even if I do shoot them, it seems like they're over lava. Then, of course, we've got the chicken cooker here. It looks like this one's based off of Suzuma's design. Yeah. Pretty sure that one's based off Zazuma Void's design. You can find him on Hermitcraft, I believe. I think it's Hermitcraft. I guess this is just they haven't done anything with that. Chanting area just out in the middle. I don't really like leaving my stuff exposed like that. My luck, something's gonna creep up on me, and the creepers be creeping, blowing stuff up. Doesn't look like Bo's done anything with this giant house. Oh, there's something upstairs. Should we sneak in here and see what he's doing? Shall we? We shall. Big place. Looks like just his storage area. Yeah. Storage area. Not too much done. Roof area. Okay. I don't know whose place that is, but that looks great. So not a lot done there. Just a really big house. I believe this is also Ninja's here. Now it looks like he's done quite a bit of decorating. He has found a couple of what do you call them? Ocean dungeons or whatever they're called. Because I think you need that for that little starry thing there, right? For the beak or the shoot banners. There you go. So he's got a little farm room, some water to clean that out. Excuse me. Doesn't look like you use that too much. Pumpkin. Does he get this automated? Probably. I see a little button right there. Those are probably for automation. Do I see anything back there? Nope. So, did we go up further, or did we come up or down? I think we came down. So he's got a pretty big place. Need a map. Find your way around here. Cocoa beans. Yeah, the problem with this, with vanilla for me, is these little tiny chests. I think Mojang would do well to steal iron chest or better chest mods to kind of increase that. I'd also really like to see them to put chisel in. I think I've said that before, but I would really like to see them put chisel into the mod. I think it'd be a nice, easy way for them to add some nice aesthetic blocks to the game. What do we got up here? This is a bedroom. Just a room. Okay. It's a pretty cool house. Looks like he's already got 2 beacons going. I can barely find nether skeletons. Go in there and can't find them for squat. I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to guess there were some chickens in there from the amount of eggs here. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to go down there. Little horse farm, got some diamond armor. Oh, I haven't found any diamond. Oh, wow. Found quite a bit. And some more farms back here. Okay, well, yeah, this is a nice place. A little tight. Little tight right around here. It's real kind of in close. I don't know whose this is or what this is for. Someone's little area here. Is there, okay, there's something up here. Is there anything up here? Does not look like it. Okay. Not a bad little build right there. At least it's got some different levels and stuff. I'd really like to see them move their farms just away from this little lake here, you know, actually make some decent sized farms. This is good for start, you know. I mean, it's good to get it going, and of course you need the water for most of that. But I think by now we could definitely move those somewhere else. I don't need them. I've got some stuff. I got some stuff going. I think this is Tabor's place, I think. I know it definitely needs to check his lighting. I was walking by here, oh God, a couple weeks ago, I guess, and there was like two creepers wandering around in here like they own the place. It's like, guess I won't be visiting in that house. Well, that's pretty much it for the server right now. Doesn't look like they've done too much. Of course, we do have that huge area up there. If once that's fixed, I don't think. I mean, that's enormous. So I don't know what kind of production for iron that thing is supposed to kick out, but it looks like it'll produce enough that nobody will ever need iron again, ever. Is that hay or is that a gold armored? Can't tell if that's. Nah, it's just hay. I couldn't tell if that was a gold armored skeleton in there. So that's just about it. It doesn't look like too much has been done. I have been pretty distant off of the server or vacant off the server. Haven't been on the server really because I've been trying to get that whole FTB series going. Looks like some sand's missing right here. I don't know what happened. Maybe an explosion. Over here is Edge's place. I don't think he's probably done too much either. He does a single player series. He does another server series. Underneath here, of course, is all packed ice. That's why I'm sliding and zooming. Go away, punk. Nah, I won't kill you. That's why you can zoom so fast on this stuff. Is it's just all that packed ice under slabs, so it can really zip along and get yourself killed quick. This place is pretty neat. I don't know if we've been over here before. I honestly don't recall. It hasn't like it been a long time. I'm old and I have bad memory. But I think it's gonna look cool if he gets back to working on it. Like I said, he of course, like the rest of us, he works and he's works on multiple server stuff. I think this is kind of a ghetto mob farm, so he can catch them and turn them into the villagers. I think that's what he was trying. Doesn't look like he managed to get any the last time I spoke to him. I know he got killed a couple times though. Well, guys, that's it for the server. Did want to kind of get back on and let everybody know that of course the series isn't dead, and I've just been away doing. Well, you can really get flying on here. You could kill yourself on here. I wish that Edge, that tree's got to go, man. It slows you down. I slam into it every time. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, just checking to make sure that nothing major's changed since I've been gone. I don't think this bridge was here last time. Maybe it was, but we didn't talk about it for sure. Yeah. So guys, thanks for coming by. I know this was kind of a, what do you call it, just a, not too much to it, not a lot of meat to it. If you would like to see kind of, wouldn't really call it a tutorial. I mean, I could show you kind of how I came up with that door design. I really kind of based it on some other people's stuff. I didn't follow it exactly because I don't like doing that. Typically, that's why I don't show step by step how I do something, because I like to get the idea of something and figure out how to do it myself. Now, of course, it may not be as pretty, it may not be as efficient, but I definitely want to get it to work and get it to work by myself. I don't know if you stubborn, whatever, but I don't like to generally copy other people's stuff. But that didn't stop me from using the hell out of that hopper timer stuff. Well, guys, I appreciate you coming by. Don't forget that we, of course, are not done with this series by a super long shot. I am still doing we've just started doing the modded series with FTB Lite 3. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and get over there and take a look. We're only We're only on episode 1. I should be coming out with episode 2 sometime this week. Got a lot of stuff planned for there. Still got a lot of stuff planned for here. We do kind of need to get a little bit more feedback from everybody as far as what you want to actually see done in the world. The more feedback I get, the better I feel about moving forward with a project. So I'd appreciate it if you'd stick a comment down there. Don't forget to slap a like on there if you do. If you guys have not subscribed, go ahead and do that. That's the best way to know when I do put out a video, because I do not have a set schedule right now. Typically, I try to get 1 or 2 done on a weekend. That's the best days for me, and then get them up there before Monday, but that doesn't always happen. So I appreciate you guys coming by, and until next time, I will see y'all later.